pros and cons of buying versus renting in Cypress, California. Hi, I'm Kimberly. I'm a resident and a realtor here in Cypress, California, and I'm going to let you in on some pros and cons of what I think about buying versus renting in our city. So let's start with buying. I always 100% agree with the buying theory, not because it's my job, but because if you're going to pay a mortgage, it might as well be yours. Not only are you paying down your mortgage payment when you make those payments, but you're also usually building equity in the home. If not short term, it always comes out to building equity in the home if you have it for a long-term period. Another good thing about buying is you can do what you want to the house. You want to paint the walls, you want to put in something in the backyard, you want to put in a pool, let's say. A lot of things you can do with your own home that you're just not allowed to do if you rent. Now let's look at the cons. Houses in our city are expensive. Pretty much everywhere in Orange County is expensive, and Cypress is not disincluded in this figure. The other thing about buying that's a con is that you do have to have a down payment. It could be as little as 3% plus closing costs, but when you're talking about a $900,000 house, that adds up. So you do have to have your down payment if you're looking to purchase. So now let's jump over to renting. What are some pros of renting? Well, one personal thing that I loved about renting is I didn't have to take care of anything. If the air conditioning broke down, that's for the landlord. I guess that would be a con for buying. Anything that breaks, you have to repair. The roof, wear and tear, air conditioning, flooring, bathroom, whatever goes wrong, you're on the line to repair that. Whereas if you rent, call up your landlord, hopefully you've got a good one, and get them down to repair it. Another thing you don't have to pay for is basic maintenance, and you usually get more than you would from a house. So not only do you not have to pay to maintain the lawn and basic things like that, but you also usually get a place to work out at, a pool to swim in, a barbecue to grill at. The amenities around here are very large in most of the apartment complexes that you don't have to spend extra money for. Some cons of renting, of course, is the same as the pros of buying, where you're paying somebody else's mortgage, or even if you're in an apartment, you're paying the mortgage on the apartment complex, and the rents out here right now are steep. If you're looking to rent a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, you are going to be paying $3,500 to $4,500 a month. Even a 1-bedroom apartment here in the city is going to cost you around $2,300. So as far as rent and mortgage payments, considering the write-offs and the fact that you own it and property and all that, it's pretty comparable. So I would count that as a con for the rent side. And I think the biggest con of renting instead of buying is the fact that your rent doesn't stay the same. It's not consistent. When you buy, it might be a high payment, but it's that same payment for 30 years. You rent for 30 years, you are consistently going to be paying more year in and year out. 98% of the time, your rent will be raised. And remember, you're not building any equity for that either. So I think it kind of boils down to, what is your lifestyle like? What are you looking for? Are you planning on staying in the area for long? If you are looking to purchase and you've already made that decision, check out this video on how to get your offer accepted. And as always, good luck out there.